They're little, but they're mighty. They can take over the TV, even an entire block. We say we're their masters, but some pets raise the question, who's the boss? Our main event, to decide once and for all who's the boss in the Dressen house. In one corner, Ramsey the Doberman, weighing in at 75 pounds.
She's kind of a scary-looking dog.
And in the opposite corner, her opponent, Pablo the Chihuahua.
He's 5.5 pounds soaking wet. You look a little nervous.
But Pablo's no lightweight when there's a bag of stolen cookies and a top dog of the house title on the line.
How about if I take the cookies and end this one?
Cwdressen never considered himself to be a small dog person.
Never was a big fan of little dogs.
But Pablo never considered himself to be a small dog.
When Pablo looks in the mirror, I'm pretty sure he sees a Great Dane.
When Chad first adopted Pablo, he admits he was concerned about how the Chihuahua would get along with Ramsey the Doberman.
I fully expected Ramsey to be in charge and dominant over Pablo.
But Ramsey welcomed her new pint-sized pal.
She's gentle, very gentle and very calm.
In fact, the mighty Doberman is now walking on eggshells around little Pablo, the new top dog. Things got even more interesting when Chad and girlfriend Brandy Leto moved in together, bringing Brandy's 60-pound pit bull Suvi into the mix.
We joked around a lot about if it didn't work and if there was any aggression, it just wouldn't have worked for us to be in a relationship.
Suvi's just a playful 3-year-old.
She is the biggest sweetheart. The only thing that she would do is lick you to death.
As for pint-sized Pablo, well, he's a whole other story.
I'm pretty sure he wants to eat all large dogs.
It's not that he's mean.
Pablo's a very affectionate dog.
Come here, bud. I'm gonna sit with Mama.
He'll snuggle in with the other dogs as well.
But Pablo likes calling the shots.
Pablo is a cranky little guy who gets his way with everything.
Especially the other dogs.
I am surprised that the 5.5-pound Chihuahua is in charge, the boss of the house, over the 75-pound Doberman and the 55-pound pit bull.
In fact, Suvi's been scared of Pablo since the day they met.
I think she thought Pablo might be a squirrel or something like that because Pablo would come near her and her eyes just got huge.
And Suvi soon learns to keep her distance when Pablo's got a toy.
Fighting over toys is kind of a big thing.
So Suvi chooses to sit on the fence and let Ramsey tangle with the tiny terror.
Pablo's pretty possessive with his toys. If it's Pablo's toy, it's Pablo's toy. If it's Ramsey's toy, it's Pablo's toy. Pablo will growl at Ramsey with these toys, but it's more of a fun play growl. It's not anything serious by any means.
Toys are one thing, but food's something else altogether. And now Suvi finds herself on the battlefront after swiping a bag of cookies from the kitchen, joining forces with Ramsey to try to stop Pablo from taking them off her.
Suvi, do you know anything about these cookies? You don't want to look at me, do you? Suvi and Ramsey in one corner and Pablo in the other corner. The girls are clearly a little concerned. They're in the corner. They can't move because the door's closed behind them. They don't want to go around Pablo and get anywhere near him because they're literally scared of him at this point. At one point he does bark because Suvi backs into the door far enough where it opens it, and that scares her and she jumps around Pablo.
Leaving Ramsey up against Pablo on her own.
Go ahead, Rams. Try to get a cookie. It's just Pablo.
Fortunately for Ramsey, the ref stops the fight, and Pablo wins by TKO.
How about if I take the cookies and end this one? Sorry. This all ends with me realizing that I need to kind of step in at this point. So I grab the bag of cookies and they all get a piece.
And life goes on as usual, with little Pablo, leader of the pack, and undisputed top dog.
We're basically a pretty big happy family now, all 5 of us.
We love being a big, happy, crazy dog family.
A crazy dog family that will only get a little crazier if Pablo is named our baddest of the week.